Please stay tuned after this Trailside program for an exciting free gift offer and valuable information on the Trailside Nature Club.
Well, what I'm doing may look intimidating. It's actually fairly safe and quite a thrill if performed properly. High-altitude mountaineering combines some technical challenges like these along with good old-fashioned determination, turning what seem like impossible challenges into personal victories. Hi, I'm Peter Whittaker. Join me as we attempt to climb to the top of a 19,000-foot mountain in the Bolivian Andes as we make our own adventure on Trailside.
Trailside is brought to you in part by Chevy Blazer. Next time you're having fun outdoors, make sure Mother Nature has a good day too.
Hi, I'm Peter Whittaker. As a mountain guide for the last 21 years, I've led thousands of people into the mountains on expeditions. Now, as your host on Trailside, I'll be able to share with you how you can make your adventures both safe and exciting. Today, we're in the foothills of the Andes Mountains in Bolivia, South America. This mountain behind me is Huayan Potosi, 19,700 feet high. We're going to attempt to climb to the summit of that mountain. On this and the next episode of Trailside, I'm going to teach you the important aspects of high-altitude mountaineering and how to acclimatize properly. Along the way, we'll share some culture and history about the region. But for now, I'm off to the world's highest airport to pick up one of my climbing partners. When climbing on a glacier, it's important to have at least one or two other people on your rope. For this trip, one of my climbing partners is Barbara Harris, editor-in-chief of Shape magazine. She has years of experience in sharing the benefits of staying healthy and fit with the readers of the popular women's magazine. She's done a little bit of mountaineering, but this will be her first high-altitude climb. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Peter. How you doing?
Good. How are you? How was the flight?
Oh, it was fine. Boy, but we flew over some really big mountains.
Some big ones down here, aren't there?
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. We're at 13,000 feet right here. Technically, the climb's 2/3 of the way done.
I'm glad to hear that.
Let's grab this stuff.
Okay.
Load it up. Head to La Paz.
All right.
This is a great spot to stop on the way to the hotel. You can see some of the places we're going to visit over the next couple days.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is. We're going to start on Lake Titicaca,
Yeah.
doing a acclimatization hike on this island that's right in the middle of the lake. And the next day, we're going to go up to Chacaltaya.
Yeah.
See the snow up there with the sun on it?
Yeah.
That's the highest ski area in the world, 17,000 feet.
It doesn't look that high.
Well, you have to keep in mind we're at 13,000 feet here.
Yeah.
So it's at 17. Up there, we're going to do a little bit of ice axe arrest and some cramponing. The real reason we're here is right there.
So that's Huayan Potosi, huh?
That's it. All 19,700 feet of her.
Now that looks its size.
It's big, but don't worry about it. With these acclimatization days, we'll build a good foundation and be ready for it when we go to climb.
Wow. You know, Peter, I'm pretty exhausted after that plane ride. I think I'm gonna need to get some rest before we tackle these things.
Absolutely. You've had a long flight.
Yeah.
Let's hit the hotel.
Okay.
Catch some good rest.
All right.
While Barbara's back at the hotel, catching up on some much-needed rest, it's time to start foraging for some local food and information. Now, I've been down to Bolivia before, but it's wise to solicit the help of a local whenever possible. We found someone who's not only knowledgeable in the local customs and culture, but he's also an avid mountaineer. In fact, he's president of the Bolivian Mountain Guides Association. His name is Jose Carmelini, and he's going to join us for our summit attempt on Huayan Potosi. He told me to meet him here in the market where we're going to score a few last-minute items.
¿Las mandarinas a cuánto están, señora?
4 la docena, señor.
¿4 la docena?
Sí, 4 la docena.
Le pago 3, señor.
3.50.
Hey, Jose,
Vamos,
there you are.
Ah, Peter, un momento, por favor. Bueno, quedaremos en esto.
Gracias, señor.
Gracias a usted, señora.
You should get some oranges. All right. Good-looking fruit. Hey, where's all this stuff coming to market here?
Well, the fruits are coming from the jungle side. Other stuff like potato or vegetables are coming from the highlands. And so does these people. Some of these people is traveling 8 to 10 hours to arrive here and sell their goods.
Really? Just all the way? Just
Let me tell you that these people are from the Aymara ethnic group. Yeah, and the women are called cholas.
Cholas, right?
Cholas, yes.
Got apples and oranges. We'll add those to what we have. We ready to go pack it up?
Well, I would say that there is one very important thing missing.
Okay.
Follow me. Peter, you have to give me your hand.
Okay.
You have to take these quail eggs, this high-altitude onion, and you have to eat them before if you want to succeed in the mountain.
Wait a minute. Eat these now?
I'm kidding. Come on. Round the corner is the important thing.
Okay.
So we are at the witches' market. You know, in Bolivia, mountains are considered gods. So we have to give an offering to the gods. And we have to take something to the mountain. Para viajar, señora, ¿qué llevamos? That's right. We have to take these bottles up to the summit. And we'll have good weather and good luck.
That sounds great. We'll just carry them in our pack all the way to the top.
That's right.
So will you bargain for these now?
I don't think it's wise to bargain with the wizard.
Hey, so Jose, this is the famous Lake Titicaca I've heard so much about.
Yeah, well, it's the highest navigable lake in the world. It's also the second largest in South America. And of course, it was the origination for the Inca Empire.
Boy, what a beautiful morning on the lake.
Oh,
Isn't it?
Barbara, come over here and take a look at these reed boats.
Wow.
These are woven out of the reeds. If you look right on the side of the lake, they all grow there, and basically they weave these into the boats. It's a traditional boat they use for hundreds, even thousands of years to get around.
Wow, I thought we were here for a hike today.
Well, we are. We're going to go out across the lake about an hour or so. It's a great island out there, and we'll do a workout, little acclimatization hike.
In that?
Well, no, we've got a little more modern boat that we'll use.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. God, look at this.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Jose, these steps, who built these?
Well, these steps were built by the Tiahuanaco culture. You know, they were before the Incas.
So it wasn't the Incas that built them?
No. When they arrived here, they were already built. There are about 205 stairs, and they lead to the fountain of the eternal youth. Probably they are 1,000 years old.
Wow. I tell you, they're great for this acclimatization hike. Good steps for walking. Now, Barbara, that stance that you're in right now looks good. All of your weight's over your back leg. It's in a locked position. Okay, let's go ahead and take a step now. Good. Weight still over the back leg. Great. One more. Good. We're actually walking and resting in between each step. Now, does this pace seem a little slow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it is down here, but you know what? Up at 18,000 feet, this is gonna feel fast.
God, it's hard to believe.
But that technique is perfect, just like that. Very efficient. How's that feel? Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I can really feel I can rest in between.
Right. Very rhythmic
Yeah.
type walking. And you know, because we'll be walking for an hour at a time, and on our summit day for 10, 12, maybe even 14 hours,
Whew.
the pace is super important.
Yeah, so you can go that long, huh?
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
And down here, we could obviously walk much faster. But we're just developing good habits that'll pay off up high. Nice llama on your right.
You know what? I have really been conditioning hard.
Have ya?
Yeah. Hi, Peter. It's about a month out from the climb, and I'm getting ready for my morning run. It's about 6:15, and I received that training program from you. It's been really helpful. Thanks a lot. I don't want you to have to pull me up that mountain. I run just in the neighborhood, about 3.5 mile loop at a pretty moderate pace. First 2.5 miles I run, and the last mile I do a steep hill hiking. And the whole thing takes me just under an hour. I use my lunch hour differently. I use that as one of my training hours in the afternoon. And so I'm always eating at my desk. And the thing that I've had to do with my lunch, I've always eaten healthfully, but I've had to up my calories so that I can maintain my strength and make sure that I don't lose weight while I'm training. And we don't take too much rest in between, because again, we just want to get stronger. So we just keep pushing ourselves through the workout. And I push myself thinking about those last steps up the mountain. So what I do know is when I'm up there on the mountain, I know I'm going to be tired, those last steps, but I've got to be able to push myself anyway. And this is a good place for mental training as well as physical. We're going up and down stairs with a loaded pack. It's great for the cardiovascular training, aerobic training, and also good strength building for leg muscles and also the muscles of the buttocks, because it's really important to train those muscles not only for going up, but going down too. This is the absolute best part of the training, to get out on the trail. Every weekend I go out with a friend, and that's really important for safety purposes. We go out on the trail with anywhere between a 35 and 40 pound pack, go out for about 12 miles. It takes a little under about 5 hours. It's the best training. It best prepare us for the conditions that I'll experience on the climb. Peter, I'll see you on that mountain. What a view!
It's one of my favorites of Titicaca.
It's beautiful. Barbara, how you doing?
Boy, a little out of breath.
Yeah, well, that's pretty
Yeah.
normal. It's thin air up
Yeah.
here. There's a breathing technique called pressure breathing. We can compensate for the lack of oxygen and atmospheric pressure. Try taking a normal inhalation, and then instead of just letting it escape, blow it out through smaller pursed lips. Try that a couple times. Good? Good, you bet.
God, Jose, looks like you're hardly working there.
Well, you know, I live here. I'm used to altitude.
So how many times you climbed Huayan Potosi?
Well, 15 times already.
Oh, I guess that explains it.
It's okay for him not to breathe down here.
Yeah.
All right. We've done it.
Woo!
We made it.
Jose, how high are we?
13,400.
Wow, a personal record.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, you know what? You're going to have that for about 24 hours.
Wow, why is that?
Tomorrow we're going to 17,000 feet. But don't get concerned. Tonight we're going to go down and sleep in La Paz. It's a good idea when you can sleep low, carry and work out high. The body recovers quicker and you just rest better down low, work out up high.
Excuse me. In 15 minutes, our boat is leaving. So we should run down.
15 minutes?
15 minutes.
We have to go fast.
Okay.
Guys up for a race?
Yeah, let's go.
Barbara, I know a shortcut. Come here.
All right, team, let's get out of the hiking shoes and throw on the plastic boots.
Isn't it a little early to get into these boots?
Well, right around the corner here, Barbara, we're gonna hit some really loose rock, and the plastic boots give you a little more stability, so.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna be on snow pretty much all day today, so plastic boots are the way to go.
Okay.
Might even do a little cramponing up there, if it's firm enough.
Okay, you know what? I noticed that yours looks different from mine. What's the difference there?
Basically, you have a strap crampon, and this is a step-in. The step-in, it's a little easier to get in and out of, a little quicker, but basically they work about the same.
All right.
Jose, for the next section, ski poles or ice axe, what do you think?
I would use the ski poles.
Ski pole, okay. Barbara, why don't you throw your ice axe on the pack?
Can you show me how to do that?
You bet. Great little trick here. Most packs have an ice axe loop, and take your axe just right down through, making sure that the pick is pointing towards the middle of the pack, then simply flip it in a 180 right up and attach it to the pack.
Okay, got it.
This is perfect snow to kick steps. What you want to do is just come in with a little oomph. Great. Basically carving ourselves out a nice little platform, a flat platform on the slope. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Little breathing. Gets any firmer, and we may go to crampons. But right now, this is pretty good step kicking. Tell you what, it's starting to steepen up a little bit. Nice little flat spot up ahead. Let's take a break. We'll drop the packs and work a little ice axe arrest.
Sounds good.
Falling! That's an anchor position, Barbara.
Great.
Ice axe arrest, really important to stop yourself if you take a fall on the mountain.
Yeah.
I know you've done it before, but let's just go through it here real quick.
Okay.
Ice axe right against the chest, in real tight. And when you go to anchor yourself against the mountain, it's gonna wanna get away from you, so really hang on tight.
Okay.
Then get up on those toes and just really anchor. Go ahead and go face down in the snow here and let's look at that. Okay, good. Up on the toes, no weight on the hips, great. Go ahead and roll over and let's try one. Okay, what's the first thing we're gonna do?
Say falling.
What's that? Can't hear you.
Say falling!
You bet, belt it out. Okay, give it a try.
Falling!
Excellent, good stop.
Whoa, Jose, where's your crampons, buddy?
Yeah, we should use them, huh?
Yeah, definitely, good idea, Jose. Barbara, we already threw ours on. Just a couple quick points, I know you've walked in them before. First off, great profile down here. We don't want a lot of loose stuff around them. With all these sharp points, it's easy to catch a gator, maybe pants, whatever. Then if you look at all these, man, sharp crampon points or tines, what we want to do is utilize them the best way, and that is to really sink them into the hard, icy slope. By rolling the ankle a little bit, in other words, not being on our edge, you're going to get a better purchase, okay?
Yeah.
Flexible ankles. Why don't you come in right behind me here? Concentrate on that. Good. Nice cross step. That's a great technique. Good. Right now we're getting all 10 crampon tines right into the snow. And doesn't that feel better than just a few steps ago? Without them, man, we were slipping all over.
Yeah. Feels good.
We'll see a lot of slopes like this up high with no footsteps. And you can burn your muscles out. So I like to mix it up. Let's go into a herringbone.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Splay the feet. Basically walking straight up the hill. Good, few deep breaths. This is kind of a nice variation. I'll get tired of this and go the other direction. Let's head off. Good, back into a cross step, facing the other direction. Good. Great rest step. That's just perfect. Okay, let's walk downhill a little bit here. Alrighty. Now, basically, facing downhill, want to point the toes straight down. Instead of being up on the heel, where all of the tines are going to be in the air, that's not going to give us great purchase.
Right.
We're going to drop it and really sink those things in, okay?
Wide stance,
You bet, wide stance, shoulder width apart, and aggressive, kind of down in that wrestler stance. In fact, let me hear you growl. You bet.
Feels good, Peter.
That looks great. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here.
Sure is.
You got plenty on, Barbara? You're okay?
Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
I think as long as we're moving, you know, I've been fine.
Great.
If it were colder, I think I'd have a problem, you know?
Yeah.
But I've been fine.
Watch that rock right there, you guys. It's a little loose.
Okay.
You're gonna love this view.
Wow, it's nice.
This is amazing.
Check it out, Huayan Potosi.
Well, it is amazing for the Indians too. They call it Cacaca. It means the one which came from the rocks.
Really?
They believe it's an agricultural god.
I can see why they call it a god. Pete, what's going to be our route up that?
Well, basically, Barbara, if you take a look down low here, you see the real defined snow ridge.
Yeah.
We're gonna come off the rock and hit that. That's about 16,000 feet. From there, we'll work our way up and around that big crevasse field.
We're not going to fall in that.
Nope, definitely not. And we'll make a camp just right above it. That's about 17,700 feet. From there, we'll work our way right up to the shoulder and disappear behind the shoulder. We can't see much of the route from here on up to the top, summiting out at about 19,700 feet.
So you think we're ready for this, huh?
Absolutely. We're acclimatized. We've done all the right things. Basic techniques are right there. I mean, look at this. This is what we came for.
We're going to do it. All right.
We spent the last few days going over basic mountaineering techniques and adjusting our bodies to these high elevations. On the next show, we're going to attempt to climb to the top of a 20,000-foot mountain. To do that, we're going to learn how to ascend a fixed line and even do a little technical ice climbing. So join us on the next Trailside. How's that feel? Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I can really feel I can rest in between.
Right. Very rhythmic
Yeah.
type walking. Falling! Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here.
Sure is. Look at that mountain over there, Peter.
That's where we're going.
I know it.
Can you picture yourself on top of that?
Yeah, I'll be focused.
Yeah, buddy, you're on TV.
Okay, and still rolling. Here we go.
When climbing a 19,000-foot mountain, it's important to know the ropes so you can stay out of crevasses like this one. Hi, I'm Peter Whittaker. Join me in the Bolivian Andes as we learn the techniques and experience the rewards of high-altitude mountaineering and make our own adventure on Trailside.
Trailside is brought to you in part by Chevy Blazer. Next time you're having fun outdoors, make sure Mother Nature has a good day too.
We're here in the Andes mountain range in Bolivia, South America. The reason I'm breathing so hard and walking so slow is because we're at base camp, elevation 15,400 feet of that mountain right there, Huayan Potosi. On the last episode of Trailside, we went over how to properly acclimatize our body to the high altitudes and basic mountaineering techniques. For this show, we're going to attempt to climb all the way to the summit, elevation 19,700 feet.
Hey, Pete, can you give me a hand over here?
Yeah, just a second, Barbara. That's one of my climbing partners, Barbara Harris. She's editor-in-chief of Shape magazine. I'm gonna go give her a hand with the tent.
Hey, can you help me with this tie down here?
You bet. Good looking tent.
Thanks.
So you can never find when you're tying down your tent, rocks are the same size, and here's a knot that'll help that problem out. Basically just an overhand knot, bring the rest right through, and that way you can adjust to whatever size rock you have. What do you think of that, Barbara?
Looks good.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. How's your water holding out?
I'm getting a little low.
Okay, Jose just went for a water run. I think I'll give him a hand, and we'll come back and go for a little hike.
Oh, sounds good. I got a couple things to do here, though.
My other climbing partner is Jose Carmelingui. He's president of the Bolivian Mountain Guides Association and has been to the top of this mountain 15 times. How's the water pumping going, Jose?
The filtration pump is working pretty well.
Good.
We are going to have a lot of clean and cold water.
All right. This is a great little hike right from base camp. I tell you, the way these clouds are swirling today, it's unbelievable.
It's great.
So tomorrow we'll do a little bit of training, some ice climbing technique. Won't move up to high camp till the next day.
Okay.
There's where we're gonna work out, Barbara.
Wow. Look at that. So this is the end of the glacier there. Looks rock hard.
It is. It's the snout of the glacier, and you can see it's real dirty, dark snow. It's actually ice that has fallen as snow hundreds of years ago on the upper mountain, and then has been compressed as the glaciers move down so that it's really rock hard down low here. But makes for great cramponing and great technical ice work.
We run our ice climbing school up there.
There's a lot of different ways you can anchor yourself to the mountain on a steep slope. What I've done is put in an ice screw here, and with a runner and a carabiner, I'm going to clip into the rope behind me and effectively anchor my rope into the mountain. And when you get up here, Barbara, just unclip the beaner from the rope in front of you and just clip it into the rope behind.
Okay.
Good. That away, and we're off. On the steep icy slopes above, Barbara, we may put some fixed line in, actually anchor it to the mountain, and then hook our ascenders to it. What this does, notice if I slide that all the way up and then lean back in my harness, gives us a little relief from the steep slope. Go ahead and get your ascender out.
Okay.
And just hook it right onto the rope. Good. Now slide that all the way up. Now let me see you lean back a little bit in the harness. Learn to trust the rope. This is anchored into the mountain.
Is it okay to let go?
I'd keep your hand on it.
Okay.
And just try and take the weight in your harness. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Good. Okay, now go ahead, let's ice axe and cramp on up this.
Okay.
And just use this rope as a kind of a hand line with the ascender fixed to it. It's a backup. Good. Good, don't forget to breathe a little. We're at 16 there. Great. Don't lean into the slope too much. Remember, our weight's back.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Excellent. You bet. Nose right over the toes.
Well done, Barbara.
What an animal.
Doing what you taught me.
Good stance. That's it. Perfect. Let's head on back to camp. That was an excellent day of training.
All right.
So you ready for this?
Yeah. You know, and physically I'm feeling really strong and I'm excited to do this, but I have to tell you too, I'm a little apprehensive.
Well, you should be. I mean, look at that thing. It's a big mountain, but you know what? I mean, we're perfectly acclimatized. Your mountaineering skills are just right where they should be. We're really in a good position to nail this thing. Our three priorities are safety, success, and fun. We will have fun.
Oh, it's good to finally be on our way to high camp.
How does that pack feel, Barbara?
Oh boy, I'm feeling it. Hey Pete, what do you think our packs are weighing?
Oh, these are good loads. We're probably carrying 40, 45 pounds.
Yeah. Jose, what's that mountain over there?
Oh, that's Tikimani.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Pretty steep, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna rope up now, Barbara, and let's say this is our rope. We'll put you in the middle, I'll be out in front, and Jose at the end. On the glacier, when we approach a crevasse, let's just say you're about to step over a big crevasse that I already have. I'm 40 feet ahead of you with the rope stretched out. Jose's 40 feet behind. If you should have a problem here and fall into the crevasse, you would yell falling. Both myself and Jose would go into an ice axe arrest position, and you wouldn't fall in very far at all.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Basically, it's a traveling belay on the glacier.
Got it.
Let's get you clipped in here. Got a butterfly knot on the rope and 2 carabiners on your harness. I'm going to clip you into both. One is a non-locking, the other is a locking. We have the gates opposed.
Right.
And with that locking, we're going to want to tighten it and then check it periodically throughout the day. Make sure that it's tightened down and that everything's looking good here.
Okay.
All right, ready to go?
Yeah, sounds
That's
great.
it.
All right.
Great, just let the rope stretch out.
Okay, now.
the pace, Jose.
It's all right.
Bit of a crevasse to the right here, Barbara.
Okay.
So just stay right in my tracks.
Okay.
How you doing, Barbara?
Long walk up.
It was. That was a good chunk we bit off, though.
All right.
Over 2,000 feet. It's gonna be great getting out from underneath these packs, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Good walking.
Good.
All right.
Way to go, Jose.
Looking pretty solid.
Okay, no hitting holes over there?
Seems that not.
Great.
Looks like a good place for our camp.
So, Peter, what exactly is Jose doing?
Basically, he's establishing a perimeter around the glacier here. Some of those crevasses we stepped over that you can see from the surface. Other times you won't see them. So we're gonna establish a safe perimeter, set up a camp here with tent, and that way when we're unroped, we can walk around a little more at ease.
Good.
If you look up behind us here, you can see there's a lot of broken glacier and ice fall. We've picked this site a good distance away from there to hopefully keep from anything coming down on top of us.
So anywhere in here is safe for me to start digging a platform for the tent?
You bet. Look at those wands and just stay on the inside and we should be good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going on that.
Great. I'll get the tent out of the pack. Laying all this gear out ahead of time really makes sense. We'll be up at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Whoa, 3 o'clock, why?
Well, it'll be dark. It's a little tough getting going, but we want to get to the summit and back off before things heat up. We'll be crossing a few snow bridges over crevasses, and we want to get up and back off before they weaken.
Okay.
You're familiar with most of this gear. We've got harnesses, crampons, ice axe, rope laid out. We may put in a little fixed line up above. You remember the ascender?
Yeah.
You're familiar with that. If we have to set some anchors, I'll be doing it. I'll have a couple ice screws. We may encounter some ice. They work well in the ice. Down here, you can see in this soft snow, they go in easy and they come out easy as well.
Okay, now you said you're gonna be setting up these anchors,
Yeah,
right?
you don't need to worry about
Okay.
the anchors. I'll be doing those. A good anchor in this soft snow condition would be this snow picket. And you can see by the way it goes in, a little soft there. Now it slows down. There's some good harder stuff all the way in. And in these conditions, that's gonna be the preferred anchor.
Okay.
Hot drinks ready.
Ah, hot drinks.
Hot drinks, yeah.
Great.
Hey.
They're very important.
Great.
Doesn't matter if they're soups, coffee, chocolate, tea. They should be warm.
Trying to heat your body up, huh?
That's right.
Oh, that's good, Jose. So we may not sleep all that well tonight at high camp, but just being in the horizontal position, your body needs it. The mind can get by without the rest.
Yeah.
We'll have a long day tomorrow. We had a long one today too. So don't worry if you're not sleeping. It's kind of part of the territory of moving up to a high camp like this. By the way, you were really snoring last night, Barbara.
That wasn't me. I thought it was you.
No. Jose.
Jose.
I'm sorry, I snore.
Hey, come on in here, Jose.
That was a tough section.
Boy, it was.
You made it pretty well, Barbara.
Ah, thanks. I'll tell you what, though, I was exhausted the whole time, really from the outset. Stomach's been bothering me a little bit, so it's made it a little tougher than what I'd like it to be, but I know that's normal for altitude, huh, Peter?
You know, really, it's part of the territory up here. We're above 18,000 feet. Little headache, little nausea. Perfectly normal, but you did great on that section.
Thanks.
That was an honest 50 degrees.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We've got some tough stuff ahead, though, I know.
Well, we do, but you know, if you look up ahead here, you see the knife ridge and actually the trail to the right. We've got an hour and a half of very nice, just glacial travel. No real steep sections like that last one.
Oh, good.
So we'll take a nice, reasonable pace, and you did excellent on that last piece.
Oh, thanks.
Hour and a half will bring us up right to the finale, and that'll get your attention a little bit, but you're right there. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'll be psyched for that. That's what we came here for.
You bet. All right, good technique. How's it feel?
Okay. Take me a while to get in the groove again.
Yeah, it always does get started. That's solid though, good cross step. Jose, how are those steps for you?
They are all right.
Are you size 9 or 10?
10.
10, okay, I'll kick them a little bigger up here. Just watch the slack on this one, Barbara. Good, probably step over the rope now. Good. That little bit of fear that you feel when you're walking along something like this is called self-preservation.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
That's a good thing to have. All right, take a look up ahead, Barbara. There it is.
There could be no better sight than that right now.
Look at your right. It's the famous west face of Huayan Potosi.
Big drop.
4,000 feet of ice and rock.
If you stumble, Barbara, stumble left.
Okay.
Nice path here, looking good. We've been working hard and we're close to the payoff. Can taste it. Almost, team.
All right.
We're running out of mountain. All right. Hold on just one sec, Barb. Let me get anchored in here.
Okay.
Right on, Barbara. Right up here. Straight up. This is it. You got it.
All right.
This is it.
Woo!
Give me a hug.
All right.
Woo! Let me get you clipped in up here. Come on right up to this webbing.
Okay.
And I'll grab the rope behind you. Jose, we got her. Great. Barbara,
Yeah.
you animal.
Oh, goodness. Woo!
Jose's breathed like 3 times since Lake Titicaca.
I know.
Hey, congratulations, Barbara.
Hey, thanks. Congratulations to you. Thank
We
you.
ran out of mountain. Good job, Jose.
All right.
Nice to have climbed with you, Pete.
You bet. Go ahead and clip into that webbing. Slide this way just a bit, Barbara.
Okay.
And if you
You give me
get
some
clipped in
rope.
there,
You give me some rope.
good.
I will clip onto this.
And then you guys take a look at that view.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Thanks for getting us up here, Pete.
Oh, you did it all on
Was
your own,
great.
man. Jose,
Teamwork.
what are some of
Way
the
to go.
peaks out there?
Well, the biggest one are Hancouma and Iyampu, in the extreme north of the Cordillera Real.
Beautiful. Barbara,
Yeah.
19,700 feet.
I tell you what, climbing this is like, it's certainly climbing my Mount Everest.
You bet.
It's just great.
What a classic finish, huh? Up the ridge.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice
fantastic.
exposure there.
Yeah.
Definitely a little airy.
Yeah. You know, and the thing I hope is that each person will find their own mountain to climb so that they too can experience this kind of exhilaration, whatever level they're at. And I love the close of Eleanor Roosevelt. She says, each of us must do the things we think we cannot do.
And we just did it, didn't
Oh,
we?
man. That was sure it for me.
We're on the summit of Huayan Potosi, 19,700 feet. Barbara, Jose, and myself earned every foot of it. Today, the mountain cooperated. Weather conditions and the route was perfect. We're gonna head on down in just a few minutes because the climb's really only half over. We'll take a few photos, enjoy the view, and then head back to base camp. We'll see you on the next Trailside.
Available now, the complete series of Trailside illustrated guides, hiking and backpacking, bicycling, kayaking, cross-country skiing, and fly fishing. To purchase, call 1-800-TRAILSIDE, 1-800-872-4574.
All right, heading home. Good, aggressive stance, great. Right on, Barbara.
Well, I love a challenge, and this climb is certainly testing me. I think it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Slow and steady, lots of breathing.
First time I saw the mountains, I was 14 years old, and I just fell in love with them. We were going with my father to the jungle side, so we were in a bus, and I saw them through the windows of the bus, and I said, wow, I have to be there.
The home video of this program, as well as other programs in the Trailside series, is available for $19.98 plus shipping and handling by calling 1-800-TRAILSIDE, 1-800-872-4574. Trailside is brought to you in part by Chevy Blazer. Next time you're having fun outdoors, make sure Mother Nature has a good day too.
Keep breathing, you guys. We're pushing 18,000 feet here.
Why, it's not that tough. It's pretty easy up here.
Yeah, we should pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah!
Chevy Blazer, the only sport utility vehicle with a driver control system. It's nice to know it's there.
Trailside, the longest-running outdoor how-to television series, invites you to join the new Trailside Nature Club. Call the number on your screen and join today, and you'll receive a free Trailside guide or an award-winning video. Call now and receive a full-year subscription to the outdoor magazine of your choice. Up to 50% savings at over 1,400 hotels, airline discount coupons, discounts on gear and gear repair, and much, much more. The Trailside Nature Club. Become a member today.